Right, well, I'm going to talk my way through how I do the exercises. Now, I think I will call it ygowdeu. Go back to the name that Paramhansa originally used. And I'm not claiming that I've definitely got Paramhansa's way of doing it. And I'm clear I'm not doing it the same as Kriyananda. So I guess I'm doing it my way. If you find this helpful, good. If not, feel free to choose what you think is best. Okay? Bless you. Right. Well, first of all, I'm not going to take a quarter of an hour over it. I take nearly twice as long very often. I used to do it with much greater tension and much slower. And I must admit, I was doing it very much in a way of bodybuilding, in that I felt that if you use the muscles, you build them, and I was very happy to build the muscles. I trained myself following the Charles Atlas course. Charles Atlas was a chap who became, I think, the first Mr. Universe, didn't he? And he did it without using weights in the gym. He just used, apparently, from his teaching, tension exercises. So I'm tempted actually to call these tension exercises, but A, I don't wish to cause tension, as in stress. B, I don't think I'm bodybuilding. I'm just seeking health and vitality, not massive strength or magnificent appearance. I'm just seeking health and vitality. And in the back of my mind, I'm somehow relating it to spiritual health and vitality. So I'm aware that the exercises, as Paramhansa originally presented them as far as I could see, that they were a spiritual practice. And I'm doing them consciously with that in mind, that it's going to strengthen our will and determination, our peace, health and vitality. I don't know how to put it, but something godly. It's unrushed, it's unstrained. I can't profess to say I achieve making it graceful, but in a way, why not? So a few preliminaries. Don't do it on top of a meal. Give yourself 2 or 3 hours break. Presumably depending how big the meal is. And similarly, don't do the exercises within half an hour of having something to drink, glass of something or other. Don't do the exercises straight away. Make sure the room is reasonably aired. We want fresh air, not stale air, don't we? But at the same time, reasonably warm. The last thing you want is to make your exercise routine something that is a chore or that repels you. You want to make it inviting and enjoyable. If it's enjoyable, an activity does you 3 times as much good, easily, if not more. So you're going to make it enjoyable. And you will modify any suggestions or exercises that I suggest here You'll modify it according to your needs with care and earnest attention. You don't have to follow me in every detail by any means, but if you pick up the general drift, I think you'll be blessed. Okay. Wear something reasonably loose, certainly not a tight belt. I mean, if it's summertime, you can be wearing the minimum, can't you? I mean, even do it in, swimming trunks or something, but nothing tight, okay? So you're going to make sure you've got free movement of the limbs in as far as you can. Well, Paramahansa suggested starting with a prayer. I won't use his prayer. And what prayer I use is only my way of doing things. You do it your way, okay? You speak your words, whatever's lovely from your heart. Heavenly Father, thank you for this time to do these exercises. May they be a blessing. May they bring health physically and spiritually, and be a joy, Lord. Thank you, Dad. Okay, the first exercise then. So stand erect, feet together, arms extended in front of you, hands touching. Then as you breathe in, stretch the arms out to each side of the body, so you're finishing in a cross shape. Arms horizontal to the ground still. Hold to some comfortable time, like a count of 2 or 3, and then bring your arms forward again to starting position. So you're going to make sure you're going to be breathing in as you open up the chest and open the arms, and that you're tensing the body as you do so. Not all at once, but starting from the feet, going up to the, shoulders, and in a sort of a smooth, continuous movement, but with strength and power. I don't mean straining, I just mean firm, strong, smooth and continuous motion. The lungs, as you breathe, you're breathing in from the bottom to the top, and then when you breathe out, from the top to the bottom. You don't need to make some fantastic vacuum sounding noise. Okay? Just breathing is fine. You certainly don't want to strain. So you stand up, hands forward and touching. Stretch open the arms as you breathe in. Hold for 1, 2, whatever. Relax. 2, 3. And on to the next one. So you repeat it, doing it a total of, say, 3 times. 4 if you want. Don't have to be religious about it. And then relax. So it makes a nice stretching, revitalizing exercise to flush the lungs with oxygen and the bloodstream, and generally vitalize you to do the rest of the routine. A few other points. You can keep the arms straight, but probably not rigidly straight. You're not a machine. You're not some mechanical device where everything's at right angles or straight lines and so on. You're a human being, person, creature. You are built for useful movements, not extreme angular movements. Okay? And I think that's what I mean by do the exercise in a sense gracefully. It's in peace and assurance and very human. not a robot, okay? And when you do an exercise like this, you can feel the joy of receiving health and vitality from God. You can visualize the power of God pouring in through the medulla, top of the spine, base of the skull, in the hollow there. You can visualize the body being lit up with the power and the glory of God, because you're God's child. He loves you, and you love to have him. You love to receive him. Thank you, Dad. Another point that occurs to me, I do clench the fist as I open the arms, and I relax the fists, the hands. I spread them open and put them together when they're in front of me. So when the arms are forward, the body's relaxed. And when the arms are to the side, horizontal to the ground, of course, you've got full tension. I think that's why my arms tend to be slightly bent at such a time. And thinking again, that is part of what I'm going to call grace, physical grace of the movement, which is, it's not something that's rigid and angular. It's natural. We are a living, vibrant creature, not a rather poorly made robot. Okay? So movements are not rushed or jerky or, they're continuous, smooth, stretching over a period of time. We're not rushing to get from one position to the next. We are moving, and in the movement we are as alive as when we are in the posture. In fact, more when we're in the movement. Things continuous, smooth, beautiful. You're filling the body with vitality and power. And we're doing this with our spiritual life too. We are of noble purpose, constant and true. Bless you. Thank you, Dad. Be kind to the body, treat it as an incredibly faithful, loyal friend. And when it needs help, you adjust your routine accordingly. You don't just drive it on as if you're running a slave camp. We are not weightlifting. We are not bodybuilding. It is not no strain, no gain. Or is it, they say no pain, no gain, don't they? Nothing like that, okay? Kids don't have to strain to grow up. They just grow naturally. And you're growing naturally by simply going through the right motions. If you use your body in the right way, it will be able to develop in the right way. Same with your spirit, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you, Dad. And I noticed when listening to this, I didn't mention, I tend to bend my knees when the arms are forward and the legs be straight because the whole body's tense, I suppose. When my arms are open, we're going from one to the other, aren't we? And then back again. So, I don't know, in some sense it's all part of the human bodiness and the way you are structured that's influencing the exercise. The exercise is for you, not you for the exercise. All right? It's to bless you. You're not subservient to the exercise. It's come to bless you and help you. So you entertain it with grace.
in your way, because of who you are, the way you're structured, by God. It's not something to be despised, but treasured as a gift from Him. Your body the way it is, and because it's a gift from Him, you're all the more inclined to care for it properly. Bless you, and you are blessed. Thank you, Dad.